kind of game these guys give you and how you approach it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously those guys they're going to be desperate. They're still in it. A lot of teams that are still in it. So I think they're going to obviously keep playing until they're out or they're in. So it's going to be a good challenge for us. Obviously we had a big game the other night there. It's a big point for us. So we're looking to get 2 tonight.
Coming off a pretty big effort on Wednesday, how important is it for you guys as a group to follow that up with a good performance tonight?
Yeah, we've been playing that way for a long time now. So we just have to bring that same energy, the same attention to details, and we're looking for a strong game tonight.
Of course, you're caught in the day-to-day and the business-like attitude, but do you ever take a step back and just appreciate that you're in the playoff hunt in mid-February and the games matter that much more?
Yeah, it's nice to play some meaningful hockey at this time. That's what we play for. That's what every team starts the season and wants to be in a playoff race or wants to be in a playoff spot. So it's great to be in it right now. Obviously still a lot of teams in it, like I said. So we have to keep going, keep playing good, and banking in points.
Just a thought on the prospect of your captain coming back, whether it's tonight or whether it's on the road trip. Just how big of a boost is that? Not just on the ice, but just.
It's huge. I mean, he's our leader. He's our go-to guy, and anytime you can get a player of that caliber back into your lineup, it probably makes your team better.
Think he's playing? How's he look?
He looks good to me. I don't know if he's playing, though. I can't tell you that. There's the curveball. There's the curveball. Yeah, I know. I
So you're not
figured.
going to say either way? Like,
No, I can't tell you guys. Sorry.
When you watch him out there, though, like it looks like he has.
Yeah, he always looks like that. I don't know. He's just freak of nature. I don't know what it is. I wish I had that too. Yeah, he looks good. He looks good, but I'm sure they'll make the right decisions here.
Thanks, Leon.
guys seem to have a good the goalies have a good back and forth here. Both of you guys are playing.
Yeah, that's been the plan last weeks, and hopefully we're going to have a good one tonight too.
Minnesota is, I don't know, they maybe don't have the high end, maybe like one or two really skilled high end players, but what are kind of the challenges of a team like that seems to work hard for them?
Yeah, I think they have a really good crew overall, like good four lines, and they all can play good hockey, and it's a good team.
Miko, when you compare it to the tail end of last season, does having more time between starts kind of mentally refresh you heading into games?
Yeah, I haven't thought about that much. You just try to do your best every day, and be prepared for every game, and yeah.
What can you say about the effort from the players as a collective? Losing 5 regulars out of the lineup, yet you guys are still scratching and clawing for each and every point in the standings.
We've been playing really well lately, and everybody has really bought in for the system, and we're hard right now. We're really hard to play against, so I think that's the main thing, and we have to stay with that.
Did you play the game in Minnesota that was 6-5, or did Smitty play that game?
Smitty was in.
That was a game that's not normal for Minnesota. The games are usually 2-1, 3-2, 6-5. That was a very high-scoring game against Minnesota. They don't score a lot of goals.
Yeah. Every game is different, but that was definitely something. I remember there was couple bounces and weird goals happened there, but yeah, like you said, usually they're like pretty good structured team too, and.
Did you watch last game?
Points in the standings. Do you guys really rise up to the challenge when all the pressure's on the line?
Yeah, I think it's an exciting time for our team right now. Obviously with some injury trouble, it's kind of changed the lineup a little bit, but the next man up's been great. Everyone's really stepped in, done their job. A lot of the young guys coming up, they've stepped right in, and it's like they've been playing in the NHL for years. So I think if we can keep that mindset, and we're playing desperate hockey right now too, with how tight the division is. So it makes hockey fun, and it's pretty much like a playoff atmosphere right now already in February.
Let's talk about the next man up mentality. Is that vocalized in the locker room? Like, how does that even work? Is that just an atmospheric thing?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's been happening lots in the last little while, so I think it's not so much talked about anymore as it's just everyone kind of expects it out of everyone else. And I think if you can have those expectations for each other as teammates, it really rises that competitive nature. And, everyone wants to succeed when they go out there and wants to help the team and do anything they can to help the team win. And, I think that's contagious throughout the dressing room. And I think if we can keep that going, we're going to keep this streak going. I thought we played really well, obviously with Connor going down, our captain. guys have really stepped up. Leon's been an absolute horse. Guys on the back end since Clef's been gone have really stepped up. And then, like I said earlier, the young guys have been great. I mean, Yamo on that line's been unbelievable. Benny's coming up. Jonesy's coming up. Legs has hopped in there and played unreal, big PK minutes last game. So I think if we can all chip in and help the team win like that, we're always going to be in those close games and give ourselves a chance to win. And, we got 2 goaltenders back there that we can trust no matter what. They're going to give us a chance to win every night. And I think, if we can pull together as a 20-man roster every single night, I think we're going to come out on the right side more times than not.
And how would you describe your progression in this stint so far with this hockey club, where your game is at right now?
Yeah, I think I can be a little bit better, just a little more tenacious, a little more attention to detail, but at the same time, just trying to work hard, trying to, make sure I'm really paying attention to those details in the defensive zone. And, with our line, I think we're just trying to gain momentum, trying to get it down low, grind their defense a little bit, and, I think we're excited for tonight.
Thank you very much.
Skated early this morning again. He skated with our group this morning, and he won't play tonight. We're going to practice before we leave on the trip tomorrow, and we'll see where he is tomorrow morning. But he's still, as yesterday, day-to-day. But he comes in tomorrow and feels no ill effects for another good work day-to-day, then we'll see where we are tomorrow.
Where is, Bouchard? Is he here to just observe for a while? I mean, Chris Russell probably not that far away from playing, is he?
Chris is there's still a question mark there. So it's more security for us right now. We need another defenseman around. He's really our only extra player right now. If there was somebody got sick or an injury in pregame skates, so he won't play tonight. We're going to go with the same group we had last time, but it's good to get him around for a few days. Just feel where we're at as a group here.
Earlier this season, Dave, Mikko Koskinen mentioned that he might have been mentally and physically exhausted when you got a lot of string of games at the tail end of last season. You guys have been riding 2 goaltenders all season long. How much do you think that helps the netminders both mentally and physically?
I think it's huge for them. Like, really, you look at the travel in the West is so hard, and you have, to put the burden on one guy, or the majority of the burden on one guy is just, it's too hard on goaltenders now. So our 2 guys have split it. They, both of them done a great job, and the reality is you need good goaltending every night, and And I was one of the guys that was with you last year. I watched a lot of games of Koskinen down the stretch, and he played too much, So two guys, having the ability to go two guys right now, and both of them playing well is a big benefit to our team. Both the goaltenders recognize it, and our team recognizes it.
What do you need to continue to see out of Mikko? He's coming off a 33-save performance in Florida, gave you guys a win.
Just keep playing the same way. He's played well. You go back, the next game before that was the St. Louis game, played really well. So both guys have played really well lately. We need that to continue.
What's impressed you the most about Lagesson?
What's that again? What's impressed you the most about Lagesson? Steady defender. He needs to continue to get up to the speed of the NHL, which he's doing every game. He gets a little better, but he's a smart defender. He plays situations. I like the way he plays a lot of defending situations. He's in good position, has a good stick, and he's going to be a good player in the league. It's just his defense is a hard position to play, and the more experience he gets, the better he's going to get. So he's solid, just solid. Not spectacular, but he's solid, and a good penalty killer, as you saw last game. He's a pretty solid player.
So, Dave, you have a first period like Boston, for example, where you're outplayed, but you're only down 1-0. You're still in the game. And I think over the last couple months, you've been able to limit the damage in the times where you've been outplayed. You're not letting 3 or 4 goals go in succession, and it's over. Where is that coming from, that you're kind of limiting the damage when it's not going your way?
Well, I mean, if you really look at the first period against Boston, we weren't very good, and our execution wasn't very good. So we weren't creating much, but we actually defended pretty well. There's a couple of chances, but the majority of Boston's chances the other night all came on the power play. I think we had half the chances in the game for them were on the power play. So as clumsy as we were in the first period the other night, we didn't move the puck very well, just weren't really in sync with the puck. We still defended pretty hard. So that part of it allows us to, like you say, there's no collateral damage, when you're not playing as well as you like. But the playing as well as you like the other night was more about our ability to move the puck, protect the puck, have the puck more. And that's one of the things we've talked about lately. We want to defend less and have the puck more. And that'll make us a better defending team. And if you look at the games we were on the road there, we were quick out of our own zone. We didn't spend a lot of time there, and we had the ability to forecheck and play in the offensive zone. But to get there, you have to execute to get there. And that's what we were lacking a little bit in the first period the other night. Second and third period, we played with more confidence. We got the puck in there, and we were real competitive. So that was a funny game the other night, though. I go back to it, and I've watched it a couple times. The special teams took over that game on both sides, power play, penalty kill for both teams. So a little different.
As a coach, were you bemused or what when Yamo would have to go against Chara so many shifts and try to get to the net against a guy who's a foot taller and outweighs him by 100 pounds?
I was hoping he didn't notice Yamo going underneath him so many times. It was funny, actually, when you watch the game again, there's instances in the game where they are right side by side, and it is incredible, the size difference there. But I give Yamo credit. He's not backing down from anybody, including Chara. He's around the front of the net, and he competes hard. But when Yamo's with Leon, that's the matchup. They switched, in game to try to get that matchup with Chara and McElroy against Leon's line, and Yamo was right there, so he's competing like the rest of them. So it's one of those size mismatch, but I like the way Yamo handled it.
Hey, Dave. Hi.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you?
Hey.
What qualities did Dean Evison have as a player that you think will help him coach the Wild the rest of the way here?
He was a competitive, do anything to win. That was his. We played together a long time, and he's a great teammate, but just a real competitive guy, and understands roles that players need to have. He was a big scorer in junior, and when he got to the NHL, understood that he had to do more than score if he was going to become a good NHL player. So it's great to see him get an opportunity. I spoke to him a little bit this morning. He's excited for the challenge with that team, and he was a great teammate, good friend. another one of those guys from that Hartford crew that found his way into the head coaching scene. So happy for him. Good luck to him other than tonight. That's good. All right, thanks.